Welcome, good morning. Thank you. So, welcome. I have no script. I don't know what I have to say. So, please tell me when it's time for me to wind up. Yeah, normal sessions are about 3 to 5 hours. Um, the children who struggle to sit for 40 minutes in a class sit for 5 hours. 5 hours, nobody will even ask to go to the bathroom. So 75 minutes, personally, my career, but I will make an effort. So normally, when a project starts from Naka, you start from where you are. You start from where you are. I have a contrary view to it. Where's it gone? Okay. You start from your destination. Start from the finish point. Start from where you want to end up. And when you start planning backwards, let us say class 12. What do you want from me in class 12? I'm going to go. So if you want that in class 12, what should I do in class 11? What should I do in 10? What should I do in 9? And 7 or 6? When you start from there with that vision in mind, then you will ensure and the vision working out. Otherwise, if you go step by step, I can go anywhere. So that's a choice. So when a project starts from the beginning, when you make a house, you must know how the house must look. And then you work it out. You can't just say, we'll see where it goes now. Warehouse. So this is an option. That's my view. Yeah. Enough has been said about teachers and what teachers do and how teachers are and how important. I will not take a risk. This is what I do. For this Harish, there's me. For these 5 male teachers in the audience, I will clear teacher. Now, actually 5 then one more joined, so there are 6. Yeah, so this is you. This is what you do. Harish, you got it. Teacher. Yeah, fantastic. So this is because now we are going to down so normally, I put one slide with this, my photographs, some of them, some of them. So what do you see on the screen, madam? Screen in the color meter. Maximum in the color meter. Only the class name put them question that so I will ask you, madam, Arun, you will answer what we achieve. Which is the answer? Orange. Orange. Right now is one color. So it's the color that she most. Red. Red. Hello. Red. Okay. Red. Red. Okay. Answer black. Black occupies the largest percentage of the screen. Why do you see yellow? Which is in front of you. 7th class, what do you see? Let us say the class 7 class teacher. Now, class learning, we're talking to students in the class. What do you see? You see me, right? I want you to see me 25 years from now. I'm black. And the black when I'm normally part of the black. But it's not easy to see the black. It's not convenient to see the black. It's very easy to see what is in front of us. Okay, put your hand in front of you. Madam, you didn't expect it to do. What anybody can do. Put your left hand in front of your eyes. Left hand. Look at your fingers. Look at your hand. Look at your thumb. Look at the lines on your thumb. Tell me what you see, madam. I see nothing. What do you see? Put your hand in front, madam. Put your hand in front. What do you see? You can see your fingers. What do you see? Your hand. Okay. What do you see? My hand is on the screen. Okay. Awesome. Now I expect to see teachers. Nobody saw me. I'm standing right in front of the teacher. நீங்க ஓடுறீங்க பார்த்தல மேடம் வந்து டைமண்ட் இருக்கா இல்ல ஜெனரல் வந்து டைமண்ட் example is please look beyond what you normally see. Don't let the child in your place in that one year. Look at that child in the future. To see what you want the child to be. Finally, what the child could become. Focus has to be part of the larger picture. நீங்க செவன்த் கிளாஸ் நல்லா படிச்சா போறோம், எயித் கிளாஸ் ஃபெயில் ஆனா ஓகே பண்ணுங்க. The focus is correct, but the larger picture will make a list. That's the point. So there is something that I have, which you have, which everybody has. It is only unique to you. Nobody else in the world has got that. And I'm going to share mine with you, my experiences. Class 12, class 22, security, okay. But we are in a class when class to come and speak for teaching. Because formally, after class 12, I did not study. Therefore, that they become basis. Schools are ending like them. Going forward, ladies and gentlemen, we must believe that the one profession which will not exist in the next years is that of teacher in the current form. The pioneer model of the cease to exist. It's to change. Now, school for the term, yes, I was 13th ranked in the IIT entrance. Yes, Hari said that. And I left to join the army, but I was not police. So I'm also only 13th in the IIT entrance. So we do that. To change. When I was in school, the entire repository of knowledge, how many of the children actually that same number actually come with knowledge. Most children today and school children all over the world will come to school because they need certificate. Knowledge they're actually getting from somewhere else. So how do you transform? The teacher required 100%. Because the teacher required 100% not. When the transformation, that is for the experts, that is not my subject. That this cannot work. We can change, share my experiences as we go along. You can't see another person. Another word also. There is no you can space another word. Culture. Guidance. Coach. So you said you can choose any word. Okay, fine. Sure. Facility. Facility. Okay. Sure. Teacher, sir. Teacher. You know the direction is yes, sir. Sure. I'm a teacher, man. Teacher. Teacher, man. Teacher, okay. Why do you nobody say leader? Why did nobody say leader? Who's going to lead your children? Have you heard the word classroom leader? What is a leader? Leader, your children will do what you do. child, son or daughter just want to Mama, I want to dress like that. My teacher said like that. The child will talk like that because the teacher talks like that. The teacher shouts in class, the child will come back home and shout. Teacher is very kind, so the child will learn to be kind. So that's a choice that you make. So if you see yourself as leaders, you do a lot more. So I'm talking about that. This is the number of schools in India. Urban secondary schools. So schools in India are very schools. I'll show you some of us. We also have a large number of students and a large number of teachers. And what you need to know is at 17,000 schools in the country with only one teacher. One teacher. The school may be 1, it may be 5, it may be 1 to 9. One teacher. So the ratio of teachers to children in our country generally is about 1 to 2. 18 children in school and 1 teacher. The average is 1 for 80. So if you have 30, the other 50 have landed in my school. So my school had 80 to start with, and the only teacher, like you said, 50. So I 50 plus 80. 45. So the balance of so look at what is happening. You have higher teacher expensive schools, but small. Teacher school ratio is 1:80. Actually, ratio is 1:0. But then one teacher has also to create gems. Should that one teacher. That is what a teacher does. You should not be seen yourself as a teacher. That when you have to do all of these together. Fantastic. So you can also see yourself as an architect. Somebody else. You can see yourself as a potter, somebody who creates. You could see yourself as a sculptor. You could see yourself as a builder of futures. I'm asking you, why don't you see yourself as a nation builder? Somebody asks you, what do you do? You tell them, I build India. India because India builds classrooms. India is built in schools, in colleges, in education institutions. So that is my view, and I could be wrong. What did you see? Has anybody seen a great synergy? Okay, so you can see a headstone. Tell me what do you see on the headstone? How many of them? Okay. I have one more question. What is this? Any English teachers? I'm not going to do English teacher. I remember grammar, English grammar, what is the second? Hyphen. Hyphen is also called? Dash. Awesome. Teacher. Social science. Your teaching is awesome. So you're calling it a hyphen or a dash. So all that gravestone, which you see on anybody's game, you will probably see it. So all this entire gravestone or headstone, which captures the life of the person who is buried there, there are so many things. Okay. About brother, sister, wife, message. In our entire life, as is captured Story, which is in your control, is the dash from your date of birth to your date of death. So you have chosen to become a teacher in this dash. It's your choice. If you don't choose to be a teacher, you're not a teacher. You can even go to some other job. The question is, how do you want your dash to be remembered? You want to be remembered as a dash. Human being, future you will never have. Or do you just want to be a that's a choice for all of us as human beings. Everybody. So the shortcut, so everybody slide, same slide as same slide in Infosys also. But the story is the same. How do you want to fill your dash? Fantastic. Now when you got a dash, tell me, how do you define success? You said you're a teacher, facility. How would you define success?
Only good ones. Yeah, good.
Marks and good meaning. Definition of success is random. Bad. Actually, something like random mind.
Stretches.
Your definition of success in your job.
To you all the students. It's
Marks and wins. Okay.
Satisfaction.
I will agree with you.
He should have learning outcomes.
It's not a learning outcome of my life. Success.
there the success of the teacher excellence.
Sorry, ma'am.
Only because of the learning outcomes that he has. That is impossible. Impossible. Success of the student is my
Success of the student. Madam, success number now 13th rank. Can you imagine? How many teachers have talked in schools when you had an IIT exam all in their 13 ranks? One thing. Chaitanya. Yeah, school. Yeah. Definition of success.
I feel happy.
How do you define happiness? No, I'm saying happy. Sorry, success. Yeah.
A certain goal that person.
How do you set that goal? What is that goal? That's what I'm asking. Sir,
Students.
what students is successful? Okay.
And where we have to know when they are ready to teach us.
But when you can make your students successful teachers, you achieve success. Awesome. Last.
Students has to live their life. So whatever problems they solving.
So very much solver when you become successful. Okay, let me ask you one different question. How would you define failure? When would you say that a teacher or person teacher, failure is not a bad word. Now, failure is not a bad word. Failure is not a bad word. Most positive emotions for a soldier or for a sportsman is failure. And the fact that it causes you to fall down, stand up, and fight again. And ending up preparing yourself and fighting again in the process is education. Don't do that. Then you thought, I guarantee you, madam, when the class, the student who comes first, comes first, all the time, doing their must only go and see the failure, I have suicide. Because you have not prepared the child for failure. I'm not saying you must fail the child. You must speak to everybody and let them know the psychology of your success. Failure. So failure is very important. So I'm asking you a simple question. As a teacher,
I said when my children are not ready to face the problem, I
so when they're not ready to face the problem, that is failure, that's good. Okay?
first steps of success.
First steps of success.
That's perfect.
Okay.
They are not answered. Learn the life skills. When you learn geography, mathematics, learn life skills.
When they're not,
When are you telling the child to go out and play? When are you? It's a bomb that you fall down. Run. What has happened, madam? Today, that is called demonstrations. Demonstration அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்மார்ட் போர்டு இப்போ ரெடியா இருக்குது. When I'm displaying the smart board to you, it cannot fail. It should not fail. It should come to the process of learning how to build that smart board. Smart board building process, millions of engineers have failed millions of times. If you have not encouraged that failure, you would have no smart board. Demonstrations should not be allowed in schools. On the annual day, also take that annual day. It's all right. One child will forget this. These are fine. That is how it is supposed to be. They are not failures, and you should not remember them. You should remember the fact that 10 kids came on stage for the first time in their lives. That is success. When I failure of pitching the Dominaga, so why do you get me to talk? I have to ask you to talk. Define failure. Define failure.
it's learning, take you to next step.
Next one, Madam. My mistake is huge because I would analyze myself. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, madam. Last speaker. The caption is okay. Fantastic. So this is some quote I got last night. If your student fails to learn, you are failed to teach. But you are produce a generation of people who are going to learn all the time. So when I do this for large private companies, I keep saying this. One person who was at all learning programs. These 5 people CXO, CEO, CEO of the Thai Lab when come there, that's sitting at corner office. They were again the training because they're doing this work. I mean, not that they know. Some of them do. Many of them do. One training is for somebody else. When the school they done a talk, how many times does the principal come and sit for a whole session? That's my point there only. Awesome. Awesome. So, we just say, there's yes, that's what's very good words. Actually, being very. So I used to have this concept previously. I don't remember what you said.
Training principle.
Training principle. Yes. Let me teach mathematics.
Base, shapes, numeracy.
Awesome. You keep remembering.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
But salary must be higher than that of the school. What do I do? No, I'm saying. Because
So look at this. Principal is wearing a 40,000 rupee smartwatch. Oh, no, and teacher is wearing an HM Tikadal. No. So what happens is, we have maths teachers, we have history teachers, we have physics teachers, we have chemistry. When do you start teaching children? Because they're so busy teaching mathematics or English or chemistry, how will they do the when will you teach me to be a child? When will you teach me how this should be a young adult? When will you teach me how this should be an adult? When will you teach me life? Your mandate is not bound by chapter 1 to chapter 3 of the textbook. I'm not even doing the correct job. I'm not saying no, but I'm saying that's only part of the job. And the job is outside that curriculum. So please don't teach the curriculum, teach the students. And I was fortunate to have found this book in some book. Fantastic. So what do you see, man? We're running short of time. So what do you see on the screen? Shapes, colors. What is it? Teachers have like program. What do you see the original color shapes? Okay. What should a teacher see? All color shapes and all. But I tell you what the teacher will see. The finished product. You should see the finished product. Don't see me in class 4-5. See me as a finished product. If you don't see, then where is your vision? When the vision is over 26 marks, Vietnam. Vietnam.
See the
Time, please look right. Please look right. Look right. The principal on the right. But people should never say, I don't have the time. Because the one thing that the teacher have is the time. If you don't have the time, then you're rushing. When you're rushing, you cannot teach. You won't enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, you will not teach. Because if you don't enjoy teaching, I will not enjoy learning. If I don't enjoy thing, that is your definition of failure. We are not familiar. So when you come into the class and say, this is my life, then the child starts enjoying it. Said, my mommy are having the morning horrendous. You know, these are reasons that will happen every day to everybody. All of their reasons must stay outside the bed. Your child knows none of this. And honestly, your child doesn't give a damn. When you enter the class of your really, for every class. Whether your class is at 9 in the morning or last 7. This is not there the night in the school. So I know. Yeah. So 1 to 7, whatever it is, 2:30 to 3:15. I'm was fun with that. And from those principles you make the program. We do not keep social studies or civics in the last 2:30. No, even you are teaching civics at 2:30 in the afternoon, then you civics. Children who don't study civics must skip the biology class and come to your classroom. You must teach like that. In the classroom or there on the terminal, there must be a flow of children wanting to listen to you, only coming to enjoy what you do. But that doesn't become skill. That doesn't mean education. It requires willingness to do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. When I want to learn, I get plus for 1 day. 25 days in a 6-month cycle. Rest of the days, it's not like that. It's every day, every day, every day. And when you're not doing every day, don't prepare it for every day. So you need the time. And if you don't have the time, that's a sin. Management, pressure management, the time. Okay. So that's what we need to see. So please remember, for those who teach senior classes, encourage argument. Argument in that your children will not go. Teach them to argue in an appropriate manner. All arguments are great. All arguments. And as you become a senior teacher, as technology is, all classroom discussions, you don't need a textbook, madam. Even today, I think for class 8 to 12, you don't need the textbook. The textbook is a guide. There is enough research material. Everybody got it. Now, then I will read a smart sir next to it. Next year? Yeah, so Rohit Demo Hindi should be very fun and 100. See, Harish also left the hall now. Okay, so I'm just saying, this is how it makes the difference. So what we need to do is to, instead of spouting or talking about the knowledge that you have to distribute the parts of that subject to different children and say, no, when you speak, what does that do? It encourages the child to speak. Sir, the teacher's audience have committed on behalf of RCG and for some who come with a smart board. We have a number of sir, we need next year. See, so yeah, you're the next president, yeah. Yeah, no. I'm just saying. Some kids must be encouraged to stand up and speak. You don't have to do anything. You just have to moderate it. You have to facilitate that discussion. So let somebody give some knowledge, Everybody will benefit from everybody's knowledge. It's your job going forward. And the better you do, the better people get. So argument is very important. So whatever time I have, I don't know what to say. I mean, because anything that I have to say, you already know. First of all, so you said this. The father answered without problem. You said social studies. You're teaching wrong subject. No. First of all, I made this teacher. No, I made it make sure. I took it microscope organ, there and there. I remember it.
Even different space also.
Space also awesome.
It has been for many centuries. I have seen it from Discovery. Sir, I have seen in Discovery Channel.
Which one? What Discovery Channel? That's okay. No, I thought it was very awesome. So the name of this animal is tardigrade. It's a real life animal. I will not talk about this much. This is awesome. It lives at the bottom of the ocean. It can survive like space and come back. It's 0.5 millimeters at this size. 0.5 millimeters. You can take it out of water. With a dry piece of land, it will shrink and become a small speck of dust and fly away. Wherever the land can find water, it will become like this. This is an organism that refuses to give up. So what does it symbolize? Fortitude, tenacity, resilience. Resilience not enough. So two things on the slide you must know is tenacity and resilience. Tenacity is, not give up. So there is a student who gets first rank up to class 5. 6th class here, you have a new admission from school, also school topper. When this other student said, I will not do this first rank. I have to stop seeing movies, I will stop seeing movies. I have to study for half an hour more, I will study. But that first rank, I will not give up. But let us say that other child does better. He comes first and this kid comes second. In class 7, this kid will say, okay, I've gone down from first to second. In 7th class, I will work so hard that I will get back my first position. That is resilience. So first you need tenacity, then you need resilience. But both are required. Very important.
this. Volume this. Volume. When this is what is this single I talk of tenacity students, but when you have one quality like students, I think I mean the quality you know, future quality, which is the one the students must have. Respect, okay? Honestly, so that's it. The copy, respect, honestly,
Yes.
super very good, madam.
Character.
Character, character of the so character
Respecting others.
respect others.
Kindness.
Kindness, very important. Yeah.
Listening part.
Listen to others, okay?
He didn't listen the question beyond that.
What is it that you want to see in your children? நமக்கு அந்த மாதிரி எந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்ல இருக்காங்க sincere effort. Students love me a lot. So they're very good students. Awesome. Smiling. Students, madam, again. Humanity. Okay, but good quality. One quality you want to see in your students. Perfection. Perfection, never matter. When you don't like them. Perfection, many gods and God sacrifice. Perfection. Supposing the students also expect that. So they will also make the same argument. Perfection. No, in life, you know, there is always something beyond what we do. Always. So there is life beyond the school. There is life beyond this life. There is life beyond many things. In the pursuit of perfection, we should not forget that other things exist. And when you pursue perfection, this state is great. Must pursue perfection. And I must try and get that 10%. But it should not be consuming. The balance is the question. So if you can get that balance, then it's awesome. So how many people know who this man is on the screen? Does anybody know who he is? Discovery channel? Madam, I'll discover what I'm going to do. Sport channel now. Okay. Perfect. Volume. One quality I like. It doesn't have to be something which all of you like. But it has to be one of the basket of qualities. And if everyone doesn't speak there, that is up to you and up to the kid that just going to give up. He was he's Sir Muhammad Farah.
Sir Muhammad Farah. He was adopted by a British couple when he was 4 years old. Before he was adopted, he was already sold 4 times. Sold 4 times for child labor, for being a slave. The white couple adopts him, brings him to the went on to become one of the world's long distance runners. So much that many years later, one queen had to write him and say, Sir Muhammad Farah. And everybody knows, everybody cannot become Muhammad Farah. But every child can give 100% what the child is capable of. The 100% better. Why 100% may get 40% marks? Okay. But that is why 100%. Otherwise, I cannot do it. Her 100% may be 100%. It's awesome. Celebrate her like she's the star pupil of the class. Her 100% will get her 100%. Will you dismiss her being a dunce? Her 100% may take her to 95%. Because that capability is different. You take me out of a chemistry class, put me inside a masjid with 5 minutes, and then teach me how many marks everybody gets. How do you gauge people? Teach children make assessments. So in our education, it's not my subject, I don't like marks. I don't like marks. Teach me, don't mark me, don't assess me. If you assess me, give the power of assessing you. How many teachers would actually like their children with the marks? Let's go here. Look in the middle answer. So if you are capable of the 90%, the child will also get 90%. But if you are capable of 90 plus, children are like brothers. You know why you put the right in the this way. So he doesn't have to love that guy because he puts this. I did not do that. This. It's like, yeah. When I'm doing, let's give this. Something happened. No, I think this presentation is laptop. My laptop. My pen drive. Just give me a second, please.
Flip the slides.
That's right. So tell me, how will you make a child achieve their full potential? A shortcut, madam, please. Let anyone listen to the document. It's very simple for me to switch out from this, happy professor kind of combination. It's not that. I'm completely stand up. Most than anything else, yourself. Okay. So how do you get a child to do something the state could not do?
Motivate.
Correct? How do you motivate?
Some opportunity. Discuss.
Correct. First is opportunity. First is education, information. Second is opportunity. Three is it's an intangible commodity. It's called the positive slope. So you constantly tell that you're capable of everything. Confident, not that system. Making a difference to the world. If every child in your school believes that they can make a difference to the world, they start making a difference. Every time you have to speak to a child, you have to tell them, this is how you are. You always been like this. Last year also you were like this. You always here. I have no customer. It's not that. Yes. If you struggle, that's no problem. You need it outside the class. So when you speak, because the child will imbibe when you speak. There are positive strokes you can give that positive strokes that you will give somebody else. That is how the country goes. So how do you unleash the gene in the child? You said encourage, inspire. Many ways. We just share a few ways. Answers of straight lines. This is my favorite topic. Straight lines, then. Straight lines now when you're young. Grandmothers or mothers, most all you all are mothers, you have children, you have relatives. Help somebody. Find respectful elders. The values at home. School level, you say standing straight line. Are the hand of the are the names cut? For others, stand like this when you talk to teacher. Principal offers, principal. So school national anthem plays stand properly. School. Society now, the word properly. Wait for somebody to sit on your horn. So many things. Then there are laws in the line which you start following. The long something on the car, it is a straight line. Simple. So when you break the straight line, you have a problem. Whether you're a child, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a principal. So then principal tell lies. They do. Then school management tell lies. They do. They not tell lies. So the straight line is not a knife edge. Because that by the rules of God. And the straight line with a pen. Line and expand it. Go on your phone and expand it, you find the band. And the band will know the dance. The straight line. All of the rules say the easiest way. So if you teach your children to follow the rules, imagine Chennai not on the damn road. So that's the magic of straight lines. So what do you find in the leader's DNA? I want to do 5 minutes. Wow. And all of this. I mean, they're all separate sessions. Somebody said we want children to be problem solving. Don't teach me mathematics, teach me how to solve problems. Teach me how to take the theory which is there inside the book or chapter or content to application on ground. In fact, this is acknowledged as not just the world's biggest problem, Because 99% of the top Fortune 500 companies look for problem-solving skills. People become CEOs and CEOs and CTOs and so on. Problem-solving is not their skill. So the problem-solving skills comes from critical thinking and application of the knowledge learned. Asking me dash, dash, and dash, or dash, or dash, and a question and say, I don't want the answer, so I'm idiot. Sorry, you cannot do that. Somebody will set the damn question before. Ask me how I can apply the knowledge which I've learned to something else. So that is where we need to get the content of forward. Allow the children to see what they want to make of themselves. Help them in the process. For one full generation of my age people, doctor materials. Then the materials. So you just want to be careful, let people explore what they wish to be, identify their skills, help them in this process. It's very important to not be measurable, madam. This is very important. That is where the perfection becomes a problem. Has to be I'm only capable of it. If you expect 100 from me, it will cause stress and it might cause a fracture. So for me, the perfection is 80. But I'm actually going more than perfection. Stress. City, Rajasthan. I do a neat question. 29 suicides up to August. We are only children who are preparing for the damn entrance exam. Because of this pressure. All our IITs today are obsessed. Not obsessed. It is a major issue. So many kids are committing suicide within campus. Venus. Venus. So we got to teach kids to be happy, not push beyond the point. What is a team? In class is a team. You see your class as a team and you see yourself as a leader of the team. If it's a united team, everybody will benefit from everybody else. Classrooms work. Involve everybody. If I'm a weak student, in the first day of the question, so next day I will be one step further. If I'm not the question, I will be a second step further. So eventually what will happen is you're only looking at one section of the class every day. Because you want positive feedback. This fellow has actually gone outside the class. And you won't know. One outside the class is a figure of the statement. Chinese answer, madam. What's the story? Chinese. Chinese. Okay. So this is what it means in Chinese. Respect. Respect the child. Respect the parent. Respect yourself. Respect your institution. Respect your country. Respect what the child aspires to become. Don't say doctor. Yeah. Finish. You say that eventually you will find that you are born, but in the time of your last breath, when you finish that doctor. So, respect people. Give respect. For the excitement. In the sandal, in the Kannadi, in the watch, in the school, then. I'm telling you, the power of dressing up when you go to class is priceless. It is that first step in a conversation. And the first step is a good ratio. It doesn't mean that the best step of the full man teacher, I don't know. It doesn't work like that. I'll see my own idea. But it's important. So children will also learn the importance of taking care of themselves, taking pride in the book and learning what they learn. So it doesn't mean being fashionable. It means being neatly dressed and caring for the way you look. That's very important. Share the excitement, put it together, where's the party. Madam, matching, where's where's the party? You know, party haven't given now. None of them writing where is the party? Where is the party? So enjoy small things. When some child's father has got a position in the office, you must enjoy that. The child must go back and say, the teacher was so happy. This is what makes families. So please make a family in your classroom. Communication was spoken about something the power to communicate that the children can take that. Essentially, it's about communication. Every job in the world is about communication. Communicate well, written form, spoken form, acting form, any form. It's very important and I'm so well. This cannot be the other teacher today. It's one involvement, generation will change. Yeah, but it's checking his hand. How many stories can you see in that hand? Once alone, maybe hand. How many stories are there in that hand? They can tell stories. Stories are very important. So what happens is, when a child comes to your school, yeah, you can take this of your child, you can take it yourself. How long have you been teaching? Every teacher. So when we look at the last workshop I did, the teacher like sitting in the front. She looked very young, so I asked her, how long have you been teaching? So she got up and she didn't say anything. I said, no. How long have you been teaching? So she said, it was my first day. School का बोला, but then directly into my workshop. Awesome. So what happened? You joined school like this. You know, personal time so ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ವಾಕ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅವನಿಂದ madam is not talking, she's laughing on you. Listen, man. We are sitting there every day, madam. Teachers. What happens is, what happens is, when you reach your class, or at first you go to your husband works anywhere. It's true everywhere. When a child goes into college, then the first teacher, the college will do this. The second day, the child will realize he was. The relationship is not you and the college. There are so many others. Suddenly, I mean, don't join the presentation. Hello, you don't speak English, but you have to make a presentation today. That's how it works. Join your class. That is the coordinator. There are other senior to you. You have an existing lesson plan. There was seriously curriculum taught. What is the addition of Discovery Channel? So you have to teach it that way. You have to find it. And you go a little further in your school, you become a coordinator, life will become like this. Suddenly, principal madam will say, well, chairman is coming. Chairman will come in the long car of the year. Most chairman, long cars, big cars. So you come in, meeting. So suddenly life is a lot more complicated. But the focus has to be those children. But when you join the school, it's important to retain your focus to all this. I am not going to get any final principal madam. So life will become like this. So there is a parent, there is a some serious parent, if a child is run away, then Aya will not do. Then Aya will run off with the lab assistant. No, not just run off with the lab assistant. Run off with the lab assistant and the key of the lab. So you got to figure about this, that is life. It happens to everybody. Why goes through this process, you have to get the food. This is life. Your children will face it at some point in time. School is a very insulated, happy environment. You need to prepare them for this. You also have to be prepared for this. Keep your brain and your focus. You're focusing children. So when this happens outside the classroom, when you get in the classroom, it is not children, because that 40% is yours. Nobody else can take over that classroom. Yes, so you can't make everybody happy. Sometimes you will admonish a child. There are ways of admonishing a child. You insult the person. You can scold. Don't disrespect. Respectful. How you do respectful? There will be an unhappy parent. That's all right. Your job is not the parent of the child. What will be a parent who can demand marks for the child? It's okay. That's not all I say. Challenge. There has to come a time in your life when the student knows what to do. You will tell me that my definition of success is when the student knows what to do. Whatever class you teach, and your student knows more than what you do. The system expects the child to know. How much large? Why is the problem shaped like that? Why does iron sink and the ship floats? Why do you expect what is the how do you color red? Can you make color using a combination of onion and lemon? How many colors can you make using combination of onion and lemon? 6 colors. Just one combination of white cloth, onion paste, and lemon juice. That is how our ancestors used to make colors. Was asked me to have the time. The story, and it's a real story. Our ancestors didn't just do because it looked nice. Of course it looked nice. But there was a purpose to it. Why is an elephant there? Why is the line there in the bottom of the sari? There, some sari, some kind of all of this had a reason. Our ancestors share everything, and the first chapter, the 12th chapter, and the life is finished. The smallest child, the smallest problem of the child is, I mean, if you don't take care of it, it will become a huge problem later on. I already told you, it's me as class 6 kid, still you as a responsible adult, and he should become that adult. I have a question. Your job is to get the kids to ask, what next? What can I create? What can I make that will help society? What can I do for cancer? Let our school children be by finding a new cure for cancer. Let our school children be by making a vehicle that runs air and give me whatever that's not. Think about it. It's okay. In the process, you will find something else. Simplify things. Mathematics. But we get those children don't like mathematics. Not because of mathematics. One odd numbers. You make mathematics fun. It's going to come to class. Happiness. The kid must come bouncing into class. The children must fight with their parents. My school go down. I will not miss school. Your success is also judged by the attendance of your class. Full attendance, madam. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ I think you come to school and singing to class. Yeah, so regular is. So happiness is very important. Okay, now I'll show you three questions. And we have to do a little experiment. First is forget that your teachers. Think of yourself as human beings now. Not just normal people. What is the value of your closest relationships? Don't give me an answer. Just think of it in your mind. What is it that you value? Your closest relationship need not be with your spouse, need not be with your child, need not be with your mother, maybe with all of them, maybe with one of them, maybe with your sister, maybe with your grandmother, grandfather, time. Young people. Second question is, what is it? What are you using why? The only thing is gone again. On the cinema, we speak the way not doing the just think of it make you happy. I was having this conversation from my house here in the car. You asked ourselves this question more often. And I'll tell you why also. And the third question is, what are the five things you enjoyed doing as a child? This is the only one. It's not the camel one, it's not the camel one. So that's the third question. So now I want you to all close your eyes. Then I ask you to open. In the exercise, in the customer exercise, madam, close your eyes. Come on, madam, right here, the student will come. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I just keep them closed. Will I ask you to open it? We should have been the capital version of the song. So that's the version coming out. Who's listening to it? So when you understand reading the song said, this is a song about the boy child. It's also a song about the sparrow. And the first verse here, that the words are that I am afraid of the darkness outside. And then the father was saying, when will you come back to my house? Beautiful song. Now, how many of you listened to the song? And how many of you are thinking of what I asked you? Because now I'm going to ask you, what do you think of? I asked you to close your eyes and think of one incident that gave you most joy as a child. I don't know.
Training.
Family. Friends.
Swinging in the military, we used to just tie the rope and we used to happily swing with all our siblings and
Also, family, large family, family and friends.
mothers.
Grandmother's house, swing on the main tree.
Military, we used to make the swing ourselves.
Swing also. Awesome.
Playing with my brothers and sisters.
Same with your brothers and sisters, okay?
Hello, and hearing songs.
Singing along the singing song, any particular singer you fond of? Harish? Awesome singing. Which singer is singer? बात थोड़ा पगला residency.
Then have food and with my all my siblings. I joint family.
So can you actually think of your child that song and you asked you to close your eyes?
Yes, I.
Okay. So
And others at the thieves.
I don't know. No, when you sing children, you can do children.
I'm thinking about my students. I didn't get anything today. I was absent today.
So I was the
It's a
fixed memories, okay. So the question is, how often you actually know what makes you happy? No, if you're saying swinging on the beach makes you happy, let me ask you, when did you last sit on a swing?
No, not.
Who's talking? That is the question. You know that is what makes you happy. What is stopping you from doing things that make you happy? You will not find that same you will not find your same grandmother's house.
We find an opportunity, we do first.
So I asked you, when did you last meet? And you don't remember.
At my school, we used to.
I asked you a question. What I'm saying is, what makes you happy? Please do it. What makes you happy? It's once a week. It's not a week.
Not often.
As often as you can. It makes you happy. If you don't know what makes you happy, then I can tell you you're living every day for 24 hours. You're not living a life. Find what makes you happy. You are telling something very interesting. She says, when there is somebody, there is somebody for whom she wants to go and buy a gift. The process of buying that there are a lot of that because she probably visualizes how that person will feel when the person that will give you happiness. Well, as it is, you have more money than you can spend in your life. That's the truth. All of us have more money than we can spend in our lives. Sitting in this hall. The average pay of a government school teacher is about 3 times that of the average pay of a government school teacher in India. That is the truth. Government pays us beautifully. I'm also a government servant. I own the same pay, which on the same scale. And we get paid handsomely. You have to see that handsomely. If you look at one pay and say NASA the scientist is getting the same, want to know how much is for getting science. The same pay scale which government school teachers get, no more or less. That is getting a bill. I'm not asking you to go to the, I'm asking you to say it. The last, happens. To ask you. What happens?
Yes.
Sorry. No, she not. No, she. No. I have to tell everybody this. No, madam right said the principal is on that. Who has the key to happen over the first madam? You would believe. I asked her, your children don't have the key to happiness. She said, I also have. Then I said, what about right? Because she's looking left. She's not even looking right. So my suggestion is very simple. You know, if you feel happiness with you, then what happens is you actually,
Yes.
well, actually, lesson plan, yesterday I want to be but actually, it is like this. Does not give you any value. We look like this. The chairman, we will not increase the salary. We look like this. And the boy generally, years, when they do now we look like this. But learn to keep the key of happiness with you and very importantly, teach your children the key of happiness lies within themselves to enjoy what they do. Cricket match, when I'm not going to enjoy that cricket match. When it comes to studying, they must enjoy the study. When it comes to drama, they must enjoy the drama. The quality of the drama. You can enjoy the quality of the life. Because this is your challenge. Your challenge is to be the architects of the future. A glorious future. So you the challenge is you not accept this challenge. And there's only one option. The defenders of a decline. Have an education system in which when they choice now, you can either move forward, otherwise you go back. Then you will move forward. So you have to make the choice because then you have to look at happiness, leadership, change, any of these things. They're all inside jobs. You don't need to look at the you don't need somebody to come and motivate you to do better in the future. That's dash. What do you want to fill your dash with is what should motivate you. So last year, you can see these new, madam, in the discussion for the holiday.
Yes.
I want to see them. Stop. You don't think about it,
Like that, enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Just what do you do, money?
I take lots of photos with pockets.
First photo to fantastic. So my suggestion is this is a rule, you just enjoy with the children, very important family friends, and then enjoy the your mind also. When you do that, this view also. That is the view which you should be able to show to children. After you have the person comes to the teacher, and you and share that that will only happen if I'm capable of 85%, 85. And 85, then you tell me, sweetheart, you got 15 more marks. That's the chasm there. What you can do? So you make me stand there and then make me turn around, 85, and then 71, self-aware. That's how it works. Happy with me at 75. On the other hand, if I'm 75, don't take me to 85 because I fall. You have to not let anybody fall. Let everybody individually see your children as individuals, not as a class of 25. Okay, this is my written prayer for you. But before we end, I'll show you a little 7-minute clipping. Enjoy that. Let me tell you something about William, our own country. Well, I'm saying, let me tell you because I'm not sure many of you are making statistics. These are official statistics, so I will read them out. 22 major languages, over 200 dialects. Last recorded over 52,700 variants of these dialects. 12 major ethnic groups, 7 major religions, thousands of subsects, 68 socio-cultural groups. Do we need nation building? Yes. This is as diverse as anybody can get. So what is it that binds a nation? Isn't the power of its industry? Isn't the wealth that we're able to generate? Isn't the medical facilities that we have? Isn't the educational levels that we give our men? What is it that makes a nation? My view is very simple. It's a shared idea of what a nation must bring. When the shared idea and vision is common, you will have a nation homogeneous or heterogeneous. Since we are such a diverse mix, we need to make efforts to put into the fabric of this country the cement that will make it a nation. That's what the army does best. Defense industry contributes exponentially to the growth of civil industry, not just in terms of money, but in terms of the duty-use technologies that are developed. So defense industry and its spawning course of what we do is priceless. We are in many ways the very guarantor of the idea of India. Through all this, there is one reason all this happens. It's because of the soldier. What does the soldier do? Hell, high water. The deserts of Rajasthan to the highest mountain peaks over 15,000 feet. Forests, jungles, rivers, cities, counter-insurgency, counter-terrorism, hungry, unclothed, overworked. He will serve with a smile. Stand here and speak to you on the shoulders of the millions of soldiers, sailors, and airmen. Small story. And I will recount it as I walked through that gentleman's life. It was probably 2003. And I was a lieutenant colonel. We were deployed in the Pacific area. And they would sort of 2:30 in the afternoon. I got information from a local source that in X village there are 5 militants. So I got through to that company commander on a high frequency radio set because he was a distance away from me. And I told him, man, so many militants, go. So was that my plan of action? Yes. So was I smoking a pipe and standing on a model and moving, little pieces around before I made the plan? It doesn't happen in real life. When it comes to terrorism and militancy, that is contact. You act, you'll succeed. About 5 o'clock, I got a message on the radio set. This is a message which nobody likes to hear. So the message I got was, Sab, which means one of our men has been shot. To me, that is failure. It's on my watch. Nobody must get shot. Two people have a weapon, somebody will get shot. But if somebody gets shot, because I have been inadequate in my commitment or in my interest to take a decision, then I must be hanged for it. That is a failure of leadership. The next day, one helicopter came and picked up the casualty and took him to the hospital. He stayed in that village for 5 days. 5 days and 5 nights. He searched that village. Came back to this. Anyway, got through to the hospital, got through to the ward where he was admitted. A nurse picked up the phone in the ICU and I asked her, I asked her, how's my soldier?
He said, sir, his femur has been fragmented at two places. So please understand, the doctors here will know. If you break a bone, it breaks like this cleanly. When it fragments like this, multiple pieces. Which is why there was blood all over on his leg. So femur left in the two places. Keep a long story short, he had small holes on the left side, but he had a hole the size of a baseball on the right side. The fact is that when he was put into the helicopter and he's swallowing, his entrails are inside, were put in a little polythene bag and put inside the helicopter. When he fell, his chest hit a rock. Like that. No, those days the bulletproof vest was a sheet of iron. So the iron, when it hit his chest, 5 of his ribs got fractured. So I said, put the handset here as here. The transmission of the good wishes of so many of our men, which I will relate to him, will help him get better. So she got the handset here as here and said, sir, you need to speak. And I asked her, Nimbaram. That was his name. Nimbaram is from Sikar district in Rajasthan. And I asked her, Nimbaram, how are you, son? For about 15 seconds, there was no response. And I was about to put the handset down, thinking that, either he can't hear me or he can't speak or both. But just as I was about to hand over the phone to the operator, the handset, he said, sir, it may thodi si takleef hai. Which means after all these injuries, he's telling me, I have a small ache in my stomach. I didn't know what to say. And then I heard him say in a thinner voice, कि साहब पलटन के बाकी बंदे कैसे हैं? This man is dying and his concern is for the well-being of the rest of his team. This is priceless. This is the soldier who works for us day and day out. I have absolutely no hesitation in saying, ladies and gentlemen, for our today, it was yesterday, for our tomorrow, as I speak, he is giving his today. So at the end of it, ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the Indian Army nation building. This is the story of our soldier. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, let's go next. I started with this outstanding picture, and I wish to end with it. So we saw some qualities of this beautiful animal called the tardigrade. There are certain additions to this animal. Why does it behave the way it does? Why does it do what it does? Click it, click it. It's curious. It's willing to learn. It adapts. In an environment in which it's comfortable, it thrives easily. In an environment which is not, it becomes resilient. So resilience is key to what we teach our children to do times. As easy phase as our lives were. Your lives are in many cases a lot more difficult than my life was. My life was simple. I filled up 2 forms in my life. One was for IT, one was for the army. I left one, went to the other. I have not filled up any form after that. Now I am filling up so many forms, but I'm going to retire in 6 months. So if the government is told me, but now the minister is going to sign it. So if I sign it. I will be filling the right things. Father pension now will be the account. What happened? So this is what I want for kids to be curious, willing to be strong. Of course, they need to be determined, but most of all, they need to be happy. I think that we have a very happy country. Happy countries are always successful countries. I guess that is where we are in the end. Yeah.